30 Rockers, and welcome back to 30 Rock. Today is day 44, and today was a major hockey day here at the Ivory household. We had 4 events and 3 games, 1 practice, and so it kept us running for a good chunk of the day. One of the things that I'm always reminded about, especially when you're dealing with youth sports, any kind of sport, our family sport is obviously hockey, but is that in order for the kids to get better, and when you see teams play, one of the things that always stands out is who's really good at the fundamentals. You can always have a superstar. They're out there in everything, sports, business, life, celebrities, wherever. There's always the superstars, but it's being able to accomplish the fundamentals. Having a good stride when you skate, solid, crisp passes, keeping your head up. Those are some of the fundamentals, and it takes years for a kid to be able to go from learning how to skate to be able to then learn how to skate well, then to learn the fundamentals of the game and be able to execute. It is a long process, and nobody expects that you would take a 7-year-old kid and within 2 months, 3 months, 6 months that they'd be in the NHL. That would be ridiculous. And it's because they've got to learn, they've got to mature, they've got to grow, and they've got to have all these fundamentals mastered. I think that in so many ways that's analogous to changing your lifestyle when it comes to being healthier. In my case, with raw foods, with adding in exercise, I think that being able to focus on the fundamentals is so important. Tonight there was so much going on all day long that the kids wanted pizza for dinner, and that was fine. And so the kids were getting pizza. I knew that the way for me to stave off my temptation was fundamental number 1. I needed to eat, and I needed to eat fairly quickly. And I really didn't have a particular craving for anything, maybe pizza, but so I went back to the simplicity, which I started discovering early on in my raw journey, that be it something that's pre-made that you can just open, be it grabbing some veggie sticks and just eating them, an apple, carrots, an orange, a pear, whatever, a handful of nuts. That simplicity is I think a very important fundamental of being able to live out the raw food lifestyle. And so I just took a couple of minutes quick and cut up some carrots, some celery, some radishes, a couple of cucumbers, and I've been craving bell peppers lately, so I cut up a yellow bell pepper and some tomatoes, and that was what I had for dinner. It was fast, it was easy, it was simple, and it was very active. Sometimes I know a lot of people do a lot of smoothies, a lot of different things, and I find that really great in the morning. I typically don't do one at dinner. I like to chew my food. So, but getting back to that fundamental, that keep it simple, I just think is a message that as I continue on my own raw food journey is going to be so important to continue to revisit and make sure that there are so many simple choices out there. So to make sure that I'm making those simple choices when I can and when I need to, and that I don't forget that they're there. Sometimes what's in front of you, if it's not raw food and it's there and it's easy, looks very tempting, but it doesn't have to. It's again getting back to the basics and the fundamentals. So it was a good thing for me to revisit today and to realize that I am still just a rookie in this, and that I need to continue every day to work on those fundamentals, and obviously through the blood work, through weight loss, seeing the results. And so I know that those things are paying off, and that's rewarding, but it is a journey. It's not a sprint. If it were a sprint, I would have been done at 30 days. But obviously, I've still got a long ways to go. So that's how my day went today. wanted to share that with you, and I will be tomorrow. I'm prepared for the next 4 to 5 days to keep a food journal, and I will share that with you as well. I'll try to get as much of quantities. I mean, tonight, to give you a quantity, it was a plate like this big full of veggies. So, but I'll try to get you a little bit more accurate idea of how much it is that I'm consuming of the raw foods. So until tomorrow, I hope you keep making great choices out there, and rock on.